This is Blind Guy Garage. This is a John Deere L110. That style hood sitting over there. About the only hood they make that don't just crumble into pieces. Anyway, I gotta pull this machine is pretty rusty and rotten. I know the lighting is really bad, but I got what I got. But I'm gonna pull the engine and put it on this shore-built pony here. But I was gonna kind of show how easy it is to pull these engines on these machines. You stand it up like I've shown in other videos. You got the crank pulley came right off, one bolt. You take the deck bar loose, bring it up here. I put that thing back in there so it stays on the machine. Then you got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. They're 9/16. This one's a 5/8, and then you're done. You pull those off. Then on the other side, all you have is typically is exhaust, which this one's already had somebody pull the cover off of it. But you have exhaust, and then you have your starter, fuel line, throttle cable, and main harness, electrical harness. But this machine is in too rough a shape that ain't nobody will want to buy it. At least not for the amount of work it'll take to get it in the condition that it needs to be in. So I'm going to set up my tripod here, and I don't take great care in these once they're done. At this point, this machine here has a good deck. Maybe, I think the bearings are in good shape. These decks are really bad about breaking the rear brackets off. These have been welded back on before already. We got good wheels. Those are them tires. And here we go. Timber. It hopped real big, came right at the camera. It jumped another 1.5 feet towards me than they usually do. So I can smell the gas. I've already pulled the harness loose. Still gotta get starter loose. It's a 7/16. Engagement cable. Oh, shucks, it's got an on-off switch on the Deere L110. That makes things a lot easier. I'd honestly, if I'd have turned the camera on when I started this, I would have had, I mean, the video probably would have been about 7 minutes longer than what it's going to be. So, not really worth the effort in putting everything back together and starting over. And it's been a thundering and a lightning. It smells like good gas. That'd be something. Ow, my burnt finger. I pretty much keep burnt fingers. That battery may not be in too bad a shape, I don't know. I'm going to have to go put it on the charger and let it boil for a minute. We are going to. Yeah, Leatherman tool took the starter bolt loose, or the starter wire bolt loose. So all I got left is the throttle linkage, which is just a torque spit. I gotta go grab that right quick. You put the torque spit up. Yeah, oh. Run over the camera again. There it is. Yep. Now this stuff, not too bad. Not too bad. This over. It's always a bad idea if you open. Oh, Tyler.
Yes, sir.
The star bit that was used, that should have been sitting on the ratchet, is not put in the.
Yeah, it is. I distinctly remember putting the star bit off the ratchet and that's it.
Okay.
I just don't think that I looked at the exact size and put it in the correct spot.
It was the correct spot problem.
Sorry.
We call them torque bits, or they call them torque bits, we call them star bits. But this machine has a lot of good stuff on it, so it'll probably get stripped down to a bare frame best about. Somebody was trying to fix it back up and use it, but kind of ran out of interest. So I bought this and like 3 other projects that he didn't finish. Already scavenged all the stuff off of these other projects. The coconut sitting over there with the front end cut off of it because he couldn't get the motor off. What? Is it still bolted? Slip on muffler. Alright. Upsy daisy. And I've already had this in running, so I know this is a good one. Good motor. Off. What'd that take? Like 10-15 minutes? But it's the way I do it. Sometimes, some of them you can't stand up that way, but some of them you get away with laying down on the ground and doing it. But that's the motor off, and might do the same thing with the Troy belt to show, because like the John Deere and the Troy belt are 2 totally different machines. They're made completely different also, and everything somewhat interchanges as far as the engines go. That's all. Didn't even get hurt that time.